Good day to everybody out there. This is See Thy Wealth, water your health. Drink a glass of water. You know, today is day number 36. I've had high water content foods for the last 36 days in a row. I like to say only, but for 3 of those days I did have onion. And one of the days I had some dates and some walnuts. They saying these are all fruits, by the way, but the onions aren't. But besides that, for the last 36 days, I've only had high water content foods. And I tell you, what I had today was, I woke up, I had a glass of coconut water. After the coconut water, I had a glass of tea that had 8 herbal blends. I could tell you them, but I don't remember them right off the top of my head, and I'd have to go out there and get the packages. So I mixed those up. And yesterday I had 2 glasses. I had one in the morning and one at night. This afternoon, I had a bowl of grapes. The grapes probably came up to be just a little bit higher than what the brim is here. At little afternoon. And I haven't had an appetite since, and it's 5:15. I probably had another couple glasses of coconut water, and I just can't believe I don't have an appetite. And I still have a lot of energy though. And that's what's so mind-boggling to me. It's like, I don't have a craving. I don't have an itch to eat anything. Like, I know that if I eat something, I'm gonna feel bloated, I'm gonna feel heavy, and I'm gonna feel like nasty. So I just don't even wanna have anything. And I have mangoes in there to eat. I bought 2 cantaloupes today. I bought 4 things of blueberries. I bought some more grapes, and I also bought 2 more gallons of coconut water. That comes straight from the coconut. I just transport them into the gallon jars. But yeah, this is what I've been seeking. And the only thing that I haven't been doing this whole time, which is bothering me, which I probably should do something about it, is working out. And I can only imagine that will probably increase my appetite, which I need. I would love to have an increased appetite from something I'm doing, not just because I want to eat. So starting next week, I'm going to get back into working out 3 days a week, a max of 4. And I feel good about that. But my main thing is just not having an appetite right now and having energy. It's after 5. So I'm gonna have another glass of that tea, and that's it. Maybe a glass of coconut water probably an hour later, just to kind of give me some electrolytes. But this is the state that I would like to be in, a state of not craving anything, not wanting any salt, not wanting any snacks, letting the digestive system rest, allowing the body to heal. And these teas that I'm drinking are very iron rich, which sends oxygen to the blood. And I probably should have been drinking these teas the whole time, but I haven't. I did have some Cascara Sagrada, wormwood, cloves, and black walnut leaf tea for 4 or 5 days in this last 36 days. And then I stopped, because I thought that would kind of purge parasites and get rid of those things. But I did 4 or 5 days. I didn't feel like it helped me go to the bathroom anymore. I think because my digestive system is already kind of running efficiently, I'm going to the bathroom. But the point that I wanted to make with those teas was to kind of kill the parasites and the eggs that those parasites lay. Because you know, I don't know, for some reason I feel like my body has a lot of parasites that don't belong in the body. And I felt like that tea would help. And maybe I should probably take it a little bit longer. But, you know, I just moved on to the iron-rich teas because I really don't have it. Listen, this is so incredible. And really, I would like my body to operate like this, like a solar panel. And for several of the days, I've been getting sunlight, which I think is another big thing. The sun feeds us. And I haven't been getting any sun this whole time I've been staying down here for the last year plus. I just started recently getting sun a couple weeks ago. So yeah, and now we're coming into the rainy season. I probably won't get as much sun as I would like. I will get a little bit because the sun still comes through the clouds. Even though it's hidden behind the clouds, you still get some rays. Not rays, but you still get some energy from it because the solar panels still get voltage. If the solar panels is getting voltage from the sun behind the clouds a little bit, then I'm probably going to get some as well. So yeah, this is the lifestyle that I've been dreaming about, growing my own food, eating off the land, which I'm not totally eating off the land right now because I've been still having to go out and get certain things, tomatoes, cucumbers, but the lettuce is already ready to be picked. And the great thing and the magical thing about picking the lettuce is it grows back. I don't know how long it'll take to grow back once you clip it, but I'm gonna probably have 3 more beds built over here, plant more lettuces, because I don't want to ever run out of lettuce. I wanted to, I don't think I will, but if I get a significant other to be here, then I would like to have enough for both of us. And if I have family or friends come here, then I would like to have enough for whoever's coming. And I would like to grow more tomatoes, more cucumbers, in abundance. So I'm not just having enough for a couple days. No, I want to be able to have something for every day, not just a couple days and then I have to wait for it all to grow back. So we're slowly working our way from building to maintaining. And that's another thing I feel good about and accomplished, because being here off grid with no electric bill, no water bill, no mortgage or lease, that frees up a lot of mental space for me to go ahead and focus on other things, which is cleansing my body, working on my mental health, working on my emotional health and my emotional intelligence, and my spiritual well-being, which I've been lacking. And I feel like in the last month, I've been making a lot of leaps and bounds with the reading, with the things that I'm putting into action, with, just overall clarity. And this 36 days of eating mostly high water content fruit. When I say high water content fruits, I'm talking about no bananas. The dates I had that one day was about 3 or 4, but nothing like that. That's what I mean by high water content, because those are what really you digest the quickest, and it allows your body go back into a fasting state so it can go back into cleansing and cellular repair. So that's why it's been mostly high water content. And now that I've added the herbs, oh my goodness, I really don't have an appetite. So I'm gonna have this last bottle or last cup of herbs for tonight, last cup of tea that I made, and probably find a movie to watch or something on YouTube to watch that's dealing with health, and focus on the rest of the week. But I should be focusing on right now because it's the present and that's all I have. I shouldn't even be worried about the rest of the week. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, look, I appreciate y'all for watching. I just feel really good about being on day 36 of having all high water content fruits and just growing. And I still deal with a lot of things. I'm still processing and progressing and, growing. And I'm not going to be a fixed person overnight. The one thing I have gotten away from in the last week and a half has been meditation. And I kind of feel like I let myself down with that. So in the last 7 or 8 days, I haven't meditated as much as I would like to. I was doing 45 minutes a day, but I haven't done anything in the last 7 or 8 days. And I'm not too happy about that. So if I can get that back into my daily regimen, that's something I would like to do. I finished a couple ebooks on self-help. And, but none of that stuff matters if I can't implement it in real life. I can sit here and come on camera and say I'm doing all of these things, but if I'm not implementing these things in real life, it's almost like, what does it matter? And that's why I would like to be around people so I can actually exercise these things that I'm learning and put them into fruition, bring them into fruition and just kind of say, oh, well, this is how, you understand what I'm trying to say? Anyway, I'm gonna let you guys go. I'm gonna kind of get ready and enjoy the rest of my evening. And I hope you guys have a good night. Peace.